Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to You'll Never Walk Alone WhatsApp group and YouTube channel. Okay, player ratings time for Australia versus Denmark. Obviously, they're going to be marked high. This is a momentous occasion for Australian soccer. Just to give you an example, this is the second time I think they've got to the last 16 in a World Cup. And the last time they had Kuhl, Viduka, Schwarzer, they had players like Tim Cahill. We had players that people recognised out of the Premier League. Golden generation, they called them, and they were, right, John Aloisi, like they were just Australian icons, soccer icons in certain, and were well known in the European leagues. This team, not so much. So it makes it a little bit more special. So anyway, we'll kick it off. Matty Ryan in goal 9. Captain fantastic. Look, his save in the first half, his commanding of the box, his commanding of the defence. You know, he's got good, hard-working boys in front of him, but the screaming and the carry-on is what's keeping us tight at the back. So he's getting a 9. Milosh. He is come in at right back and is getting an 8 out of 10. I thought they targeted that wing in the first half. It took him a couple of minutes to get into it, but Jesus Christ, he held it together after that. Harry Souther, he's getting another 8. Another towering performance from him. He is just the man for the moment. If there's a scramble in the box, it's his body who's getting in the way of it. From 5 yards, the man is lethal to stop a ball going in. Rels next to him gets an 8, and Belic 7. We go into midfield. Aaron Moy 8. Look, first 20 minutes, Aaron Moy lost Ericsson. He couldn't get to grips with midfield. The ball would not come out because we couldn't get a hold of it. But after 20 minutes, I thought he really quietened them down. We got our foot on the ball a little bit, like 25 minutes into the first half. And we had like 15 to 20 minutes in the game where we were pretty okay. But listen, this team can defend, it can sit deep, it can hold, and then when it goes forward with purpose, and we create chances. And if you create enough of them, you will get a goal. Irvine's getting an 8 next to him. McCree, he's getting an 8. And Matthew Leckie is my man of the match, and he's getting a fucking 10. And he's getting a 10 for this game and for all the other performances he's put in this World Cup. He runs himself to a point where he can't even fucking breathe, and he nearly collapses coming off the field. When you say leave it all on the field, he leaves it all on the field. And Aussies love that shit. We always box above our weight in every competition. It's a small country. It's a big, huge country with a small enough population. When you look at the size of us, we're the same size as North America, with not even a tenth of their population. So we don't have them stars. This team isn't about stars. It's more the collective. Duke, look, this wasn't one of his better games. He was better in the last game, but he's still getting a 7. Goodwin 6, he did okay. But Bacchus came on at half time and he's getting an 8. I thought he was excellent. And look, Arnold the coach, Graham Arnold, never got to a World Cup as a player, has just taken Australia, the first Australian born coach to take any team to a World Cup and now to the last 16. Can we do the impossible and knock Messi and Argentina out of the World Cup? The smart money says no. But they were meant to get trashed in every game. And they haven't. They've picked up 6 fucking points. 6 points. So, yeah. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying it's not impossible. And it's certainly not as impossible as people will try and make out. It can be done. It's going to take the game of their lives. But when you're in the last 16 of the fucking World Cup, if now's the time to produce the game of your life. And look, we're not going to give up, and we're not going to roll over and let Argentina fucking hammer us. We shouldn't give them any respect. Tear fucking into them, because that's Argentina have made hard work of every game they've played so far. So it is possible. Very small chance, but possible. But look, we're in the last 16. To be mentioned in the last 16 of a World Cup from a country like Australia in soccer is amazing. And congratulations to the Australian football team and to Graham Arnold. He's getting a 10 out of 10. You can't shit on that. Like, an amazing result. Amazing accomplishment. Anyway, hit the like and subscribe button. I will be doing the next round of games. And yeah, all to play for. Thanks for watching. Okay, World Cup round of 16. I'm reviewing Australia versus Argentina. Argentina won 2-1. Very disappointing for us Aussies. Look, I think the game patterned out pretty much what everyone probably realistically thought was going to happen. You know, we tried hard. We played the best we could. We gave Argentina a bit of a scare at the end. But, you know, I thought we did as well as we could do. I know the goalkeeper made a mistake and that cost a goal, but he also made two amazing saves that could have easily been goals. And our goal, you know, had a lot of luck to it. It took a wicked deflection. And we were also a bit unlucky at the very end when we had an opportunity. With two opportunities actually. One, a great run from the left back into the box, and it was just a last minute tackle. And then, you know, the last second of the game, really, last kick of the game, one of the young kids came on and he had an opportunity. If that fell to somebody else, something might have been different. But look, there's no disgrace in losing to Argentina 2-1. I thought we applied ourselves really well. It was a gutsy performance. We're miles behind Argentina as far as talent goes, but as far as heart, not to give up, fitness, I thought we did really well. This has been Australia's best performance in a World Cup, better than 2006 in my opinion. This was a team with no stars. It was a team that mostly played in the Australian A-League, with a couple of players that have played in Europe and one or two that still play in Serie A. But realistically, we were, you know, a team that was very limited. But to beat Tunisia, to beat Denmark, you know what I mean, and then to give Argentina a game that they knew that they were in, I thought it was a really good. We gave it a really good go, and like I was very proud. Like, as I said, technical ability, skill level, there's a big difference, right? There really is. But that's a young team, and they will definitely benefit from that experience. And Australian soccer is definitely back on the map after, let's be real, a good few years of fucking nothingness. I thought that, you know, Harry Souttar is a real player that could definitely get a game in the Premier League. I think Matty Ryan, I know he made the mistake for the goal, but look, you know, we shouldn't be playing around the back line. That's not how we play. It's not how we played in any of the other games. And I think we got lulled into a false sense of security there with Argentina, because Argentina have a habit of slowing the play down to nearly walking pace and then speeding it up. And I think they just weren't expecting the press. And, you know, we got caught on the bounce. But there's no regrets, or there's no like, oh, we could have done this, we could have done that. I think that's a bit silly to think that. Obviously Leo Messi was fantastic, you know. I think he's way more important to Argentina than Ronaldo is to Portugal. I think Portugal are no different to having Ronaldo or not having Ronaldo. I think Argentina would suffer greatly if they didn't have Messi. He's literally the thing that holds them together. So if he was to pick up an injury or anything in this World Cup, they're fucked. I think the Dutch are going to give them a hiding. I'm going to be honest. I don't see. I wouldn't be too afraid if we look decent teams now coming into the quarterfinals. I don't think anyone should fear that Argentinian team, honestly. Australia gave it their best shot, and Argentina were far superior in all levels of technical ability and skill. But listen, our players don't play against Messi, so he looked like vintage Messi at Barcelona. But the Europeans know how to play against Messi. They won't give him that type of room. They won't let him just dance around them. They'll chop him down. And I think, the Dutch are a little bit more street smart than we were, and they cut off that supply line. And if you cut off the supply line from Messi, Argentina are pretty toothless. So I would expect the Dutch to give them a really good game and probably win it. If I was to put money on it, I'd probably back the Dutch just. The Messi factor is always there, and I'm not shitting on Argentina. I love Argentina as a country. I love them as a team. I'm a huge, huge Messi fan. So I'm not trying to shit on them. But they don't look like world champions to me. They really don't. France, Brazil, England and Holland have played better than that. And I've watched all of Argentina's games. I just think that when they come up against a team that aren't going to be in awe of them, I think they'll struggle. I really do. They make hard work of every game they've played so far. And I just think that there's better teams in the World Cup than them. As I said, not shitting on Argentina, but I wouldn't be tipping them to win it. England-Senegal is on tonight. Huge game for England. This is a banana skin for England, I think. If they can beat Senegal, they could probably go okay to the final, because the confidence will start building. But I think Senegal can really give England a fucking fright tonight, and I'm expecting them to give them one hell of a game. Will it be enough? I don't really know. It really depends on what England shows up. They're Jekyll and Hyde in this World Cup. I saw the good, the bad and the ugly. Like, America held them and deserved to hold them to a 0-0 draw. Like, if they play like that anymore in this tournament, any team is going to hammer them. So England need a big performance. I don't rate Gareth Southgate. I think he's going to fuck them in the end, like he does every time. So I'm still going with Brazil-France final. I haven't seen anything from anyone else to say, maybe. Be interesting to see how Japan go in the next game. Also Morocco. There's been some great teams that have given everyone a real joy, have been a joy to watch. So it's not over yet, obviously, but it is for Australia. And for that, I tip my hat to you if I had one on. Well done, Australia. Well done, Graham Arnold. Well done, the Socceroos. These are heroes to the Australian kids coming home, and he's represented us amazingly well. No one was expecting us to do anything, and you did way more than expected. So well done for that. All right, player ratings next.